And hey, we got Erfie in the house.
Yeah,
Welcome to the show. Thank you for taking the time out on this Sunday morning to join us, lah, bruh.
thank you for having me, guys. Thank you.
This is officially your first time, your podcast debut here on Kick to the Gut.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it, man?
I feel like honored though because like I always appear like your guys like podcast like recently.
Mm.
Then now I have like a proper like interview. It's like amazing. Thank you for having me.
No worries. Yeah, we always have you as like the live interviews, like after a show.
Yes, correct.
Get your quick thoughts. But we've never had the opportunity to learn about the beautiful badass, and like I think it's been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can't wait to hear like your story as well as Ring of Rebirth and how you're join them as well. Yeah. So starting out strong, right? Can you tell us, Erfie, like about? We always ask all our wrestlers who join the podcast, what was your first wrestling memory?
Oh shit, that's oh,
Can swear. Don't worry.
All
okay.
good.
So my what the favorite wrestling memories is it?
First wrestling memory. What first got you into pro
Mm.
wrestling?
Oh dang. I watch like wrestling like matches with my older brother.
Mm.
Mm.
Then I was just like mind my own business and stuff. Then
Mm.
there's a women's matches, or at
Oh.
that time was divas matches. So I think it was like Mickey James versus Melina in a
Mm.
pound anywhere match. I'm like
Mm.
totally fall in love with that. There's a lot of things going on within that match. There's like a backstage, then they like roll over the ramp.
Oh.
They, like,
Oh
fight.
wow.
But the finish is crazy where like Mickey James trying to do like a hurricanrana, then she landed on her neck. I was like, oh shoot. So
Oh.
crazy. That's how I got
I,
into it.
I think I remember this. It was like a Raw episode, like a
Yeah.
SmackDown episode, right?
How
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
remember these specific things, Warren, with
No,
all the
because
matches that you've watched?
because of the Mickey James injury.
Right.
Yeah. Because I remembered. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rufi. Right, like they actually took it like very seriously. There was like
Mm.
the officials were checking on her because it was like legitimately unexpected injury. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So this is like late 2000s WWE,
Yeah.
right? Uh,
2008, around those time.
2008, yeah. And the women at that point in time, like I think we've seen a lot of these podcasts talking about like how they really didn't get an opportunity to show out.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of restrictions. But what was it about the women that really attracted you, even despite all the restrictions that they had in terms of their wrestling?
I feel like for me, like their storyline sometimes attract me so much, and
Mm.
sometimes for me, I'm more like I like babyface, like Kelly, like Mickey James, Candice Michelle. I can name the divas like on and on and on, but I feel that they are the one who like bring me like
Mm.
I feel like they have like give me like feelings to like wrestling, so
Mm.
that's what important, give like character to the fans, like
Mm.
storyline telling.
Do
So
do
yeah.
you remember the first feud that got you really like into it, like really heated? Like these two people, I really want to see the face win in this. Like, do you remember your first major feud that you really got
Oh,
invested?
let me think. Oh, the Melina and Beth Phoenix storyline when they had
Okay.
Mm.
I quit match. Oh, that is like history making for like the divas back in their time.
For
So
sure, for sure. I remember the finish to that match is when I
Of
think
course you do, bro. Of course you remember every damn match. Bloody
no, bro.
encyclopedia over here.
Okay, I think you might even remember what happened. So like I think
Okay.
they had Beth had Melina in like a camel clutch, and
Mm.
then she kind of like wrenched her so bad that she kind of almost kind of like
oh
collapsed like an accordion, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she
yeah. Oh, and Melina was super flexible as well, so she can pull
correct. So
that off.
she
Yes.
sold it and make it look like her freaking spine was crushed like Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat style.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I mean to have that kind of match during that era, I think says a lot, especially Beth Phoenix.
Mm.
Such a great I think innovator at that point in time.
There you
Yeah.
go. And we always ask this as well, like, what is that step? Like, how did you come to take that step from fan to actual wrestler? Because, like, look, we can be viewers and wrestling fans all we want, right? But we've never taken, well, I mean, foreign has, like, I haven't, taken that next step to actually train and become a professional wrestler. What was it that got you to do that?
I was like, I have like the journal. This is like the exact book that I have like
Oh,
to write
Wow.
journals. So
mm,
basically, like since I was 10 years old, I write down all my wrestling dreams in
mm,
book. So yeah, and I was like in that dream, I was like I put to be a professional wrestler. So I think back in 2022 or 2021, like first ROR has been announced.
Mm.
I straight away like DM them. I was like, you know what, I want to try to be a wrestler, and look at me now. I'm like,
Ah.
yeah.
Amazing. And how old were you when you actually officially had your first training like in that during that period 2021 2022?
I don't remember. I think I was like 18, 19, around.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Okay, so like it's really you're training at such a young age and like school and everything. So like
Yeah.
do you tell anyone like your family or like your close friends like hey I'm gonna try
Uh,
wrestling?
so basically, like I like to my parents that I got like a dance practice. Like I have a wrestling like training. So when I come back home, my mom like say like, why there's like bruise on your hand? I was like, oh, I do some like dance on the floor. So
Break dancing, bro. Break
Wait,
dancing is
wait.
what
So
happens.
you're telling me your parents think dancing is less dangerous than wrestling? I beg to disagree, bro.
and slowly like my parents like find out like
Mm.
this like what is this like wrestling gear like in like the one
Uh,
and stuff. I was like,
Okay.
oh shoot. I was like, it's time to tell them. So they said like, yeah, don't get injured, huh? Something like
Okay, okay.
so, but they're quite cool with it, lah. They're
yeah.
that already.
have they come and seen your matches?
For now, not yet. Maybe
Mm.
like, in the near future, if like I have a big moment and
Mm.
stuff,
Mm.
try to ask them to come.
Yeah,
So
for
Mm.
sure, for sure. And you said you DM Ring of Rebirth, but what attracted you to join them as your promotion to train in as opposed to the other promotions that was already available at that point in time?
I feel like I text Dragon in that point of time. I say like, oh, how much is the fee? How's the training work? And this he say like the training is like very flexible in that point of time.
Mm.
So like it's perfect for me. So like sometimes I got like dance practice on like in the afternoon. Then
Mm.
I came for training in the night time in the evening.
Mm.
So
I
it's perfect balance.
I see. And you're saying that you like not say classically dance train? Is that the term, the right term to use it, or like do you train dance regularly? And what discipline do you do?
Oh, like to be honest, what I bring from dance to wrestling is that I always need to be like punctual and always need to be like, respect with like our peers and stuff. So
Mm.
discipline, like in dance, discipline is always like number one. Like if you don't
Right.
have discipline, like out you go.
Right. I'm curious. What kind of dance do you do?
Oh, I do a lot. I do like hip hop. I do like girl style.
Mm.
And yeah, that's majority of these two. But
Mm.
slowly I try to like finding out what I like in dance.
Okay.
So
Because in the way that you wrestle, I see a lot of that dance influences, right? I know you do like a split like leg drop.
oh
So like all these are like you must be some sort of very flexible like dance contemporary contortionist or something to be able to do that. So
oh I think I never tell you guys that back in like primary four, primary three, I joined like cheerleading. So like
Oh.
I
oh
that's how I got my like flexibility and stuff.
Oh. In cheerleading, were you like the flyer? As in, did they throw you up, or you were
I
the one throwing people up?
to be like woo.
oh
Woo.
they
Oh,
throw
okay.
you okay
All right.
okay. So
Right.
you have no problem with all the crazy like rolls and like flips that
Yeah.
wrestling
Yeah.
does as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
it's an interesting because I actually talked to Najwan about this, right? Because as you guys know, I do acro yoga on the side as well. And a lot of acro yoga is carrying your partner, right? Only you don't slam them down, you put them down nicely. So I feel like a lot of dance, a lot of cheerleading, a lot of partner lifts, they have a lot of similarities with pro wrestling. You know what I mean? In that you are so aware of how you are holding up. I know this is not something that's talked about a lot because it's kind of, behind the curtain, right? But it's
Yep.
a lot of dealing with somebody else's weight and protecting them and putting them down safely while trying to make it look like you're trying to hurt them. So did it come easy to you, the wrestling, having sort of the experience of being thrown in the air, flying through the air, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, like to be honest, that dance experience like made me like easy to be in the ring.
Mm.
So um but the bumps is always like
Yeah.
crazy. I was
Yep.
when I first take my bump in like the first training, I was like, how the heck to like take a bump? I was like,
Yeah.
this I landed on my like my butt, then I landed on
Oh.
my like my head. I was like, like kind of like help me, hello. I do my own research. I like search out on YouTube like the Santinos, bro. Like
Mm.
their video like how to take a bump properly. That was like, let me try like come to the ring early and like practice it, and is worth it. It's like worth it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. For my own experience wrestling, right? I'm not too worried to take a back bump, but my biggest fear is like the reflex, right? Is to take a front
Front.
bump, like to
Yeah.
really face plant yourself.
Yeah.
So like when the first time you had to like say, hey, like come take a flat face bump, like how did you react, or was your body like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's okay for me to get hit in the face?
Like first few trial was like having I'm struggling to do like the face pump,
Mm.
but slowly I'm like, okay, it's not bad.
Right.
Try it.
Yeah, what's
So-
the biggest thing about wrestling training that you learn firsthand that you didn't realize when as watching as a fan?
I was like, oh, I thought the ring was like bouncy, but no, I was oh, it's stiff in there. So like to the people who say like wrestling is like the ring is like very bouncy, no, you should like try it out yourself. So
Okay,
yeah.
for sure, for sure.
There you go. What are your wrestling goals? Like, obviously you're still very young. You still have a long way to go. But and you talk about having like, your journal, your book. Do you have your goals written down there as well? And what are they, if you can share? If you can
I
share.
do. Let me check.
Oh, man, direct from the book,
Hey,
direct from the source.
it's good to write down your goals so you can hold yourself accountable, right?
I agree. I agree.
Like this is some of the I just show some of you guys. This like every matches I always write the journal like over here and stuff.
Oh.
Wow.
Let me check. Hold on. Give me a moment.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, this is so interesting because I don't know about you, Mr. Yang, I'm a list writer. Like
Oh.
I love to write lists, like to-do lists, like, especially like daily
The
tasks.
list of Jericho.
Yeah,
You
there's a
made the
list of for it.
list.
That's
Okay.
why I make lists. Yeah.
I found it. So like
Yes,
what
go.
is to be a champion as always.
Mm,
We'll see about that since the tournament is coming up.
Mm.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like working hard for that championship. So we'll see. And there's a list of like wrestler that I would love to face in the near future.
In
Okay.
Singapore, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can share who the names are or cannot?
I can let me share it. So there is Hot Shot,
Mm.
Ooh, okay.
SVD,
For
Mhm.
sure.
Christian. I always want a match with Christian.
That Erfie Christian match has to happen. For sure.
Yes.
There's like for SPW, there's like Dr. Gore, there's
Mm.
Eight, you know. But the Butcherman, I shared the ring with Butcherman once, so like I want to have like a one-on-one match with him.
Nice,
Mhm.
nice.
For ROR, I can like I've named a lot like Varun, like I
Yeah.
once like I face him again later. So what's about?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I remember you had a one-time SPW match, right? Like it was like a multi-man match. Do you remember?
Oh yes, I think it's SPWX. I think it's
Mm.
ROR versus Grapple Max versus SPW. It's like
Yes.
time ever happening in like Singapore. So yeah,
Yeah, that was really, really cool. Yeah.
I think I was like 8 months or 9 months training. I was like, wait, what? I mean,
Wow.
like in a match or like what?
Yeah. Must have been quite a moment for you when
Yeah.
Yeah.
you were told.
So far, in all the matches that you've done, like, can you tell us which was your most memorable match that you really learned a lot, especially from your opponent, or on how to
Oh,
be a good wrestler?
I think that the SPW match is I love the match so much because it's like a lot of like element to it. There's fun to it,
Mm.
comedy to it, and I love having fun in the ring.
Hmm.
So like the what to say? Oh, the my last match before I took a long hiatus, like
Mm.
the BJJ and Dragon versus me and John Day.
Yeah.
John, yes.
I love the match so much. I feel like I think I never told anyone about before my hiatus, so I told you guys. So basically, like after like during that match, um, like I was like having like a mental breakdown in that sense. So
Mm.
let's say so basically like my body is like physically in the ring, but my mind is elsewhere.
Mm.
So like after like the show, like everyone like the wrestler like go to the fence, right? I was like at one corner, I was like crying. I was like, oh my god, oh my gosh. Then I was like, I told Dragon, I need a break,
Mm,
like break, cause like sometimes wrestling can like take a toll on you. So
yeah.
I in a long 1 year or 9 months like break. So
Right.
I see.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, you're in a better place now.
100%, I love it.
It's good to
That's
hear.
great. That's great. I'm a big proponent on taking breaks. So
Yeah.
like, I think every time I tell Young at the end of the season, I'm like, man, okay, really need that 2 months like just to
Yeah.
not watch wrestling
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's so all consuming. So I get it.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm great. I'm great. I'm happy that you're back. In a better space.
Absolutely. And we are going to talk about Ring of Rebirth's experience Fast Forever. What an interesting title for an event. There's the poster right there. Let's dive into a preview of what's going to be happening this Saturday. So it says here, right, Ring of Rebirth Championship Tournament. There's stand-up comedy, Q&A, prize giveaway. So I haven't been to a Ring of Rebirth event yet. We really should change that, Foreign. But that aside, talk to us about the experience of a Ring of Rebirth show, first of all.
To be honest, like in ROR, there's a lot of things going on. There's
Mm,
like it's very chaotic. I feel like I cannot say because like you
right.
guys experience it yourself because
Mm.
everyone like every fans have like their different experience. So you guys can take it like you guys like laughter, you guys like the fight, you guys like the weird stuff that happening in ROR. So I think you guys should come and experience it to experience everything. So
I need to make a correction, Mr. Young. We have actually attended one Ring of Rebirth event. Remember, it was at the Eurasian Community House.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was a
Yep.
combination event though, right?
With
That
the
one.
with Jackie. I remember Jackie,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
comedian,
yeah.
was on
Okay,
the show.
yeah. There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
The interesting thing about Ring of Rebirth is you guys have comedy and like other events, like even like music concert interlude. Like what was the idea brainchild with Dragon to do such a like a mix, not just wrestling?
I feel like for I don't know what like kind of think about this, but I feel that for me I feel like they want to bring like more interesting like stuff to it. It's like not always about wrestling because
Mm.
like tend to get bored and stuff. But I feel that we need to add more interesting element to it, to make the fans like, oh, okay, like
It's a
yeah.
bit of a variety show, lah. So there's something for everybody. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's walk through the matches pretty quickly. So, what's the first match that we want to talk about?
So
We can-
let's talk about your match. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
talk
the
about your match.
traditional tag team match. Let me throw that up real quick. Bam! There you go.
Mm. Why must the word traditional be there? So you all don't do traditional matches?
I don't know. That's up for the booker. Is
Okay,
So
okay.
yes,
So
talk
you
to us about this match.
yeah.
Oh, so like to be honest, there's like these are the four like for me this is like the four top ROR wrestlers,
Mm.
Mm.
and like to be honest, like sharing the ring with them is amazing. But if you guys know that me and Dragon has like I think more of a history. We
Yep.
like
Yep.
used to tag before in like SPW, like
Mm.
and I feel like we have the advantage to win this match. And Varun and like Nick has like some stuff going on, but we always like me and Dragon were like always like plan that we're gonna win this match. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
watch out, Varun and Nick, because I'm gonna win. I mean, not
Nice.
like we gonna win. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm just a little bit confused as to the Ring of Rebirth Championship tournament itself, right? So are you in the tournament also?
Yes.
Yeah, Kenneth, he's in the tournament as well. I mean, Eurasian Dragon.
Like to,
Ah,
like to be honest, like we haven't posted the bracket yet because
right.
I want all of you guys to like have some like
Oh,
who's gonna be on the show.
right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so this match is actually a preview of the potential tournament bracket. These are 4 people that might potentially be in the tournament.
Which is an interesting story in and of itself because you guys are teaming up, but then in the future you might have to face each other as opponents in the tournament. You don't know, right? So there's that element of okay, can I trust my partner, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Interestingly enough, you guys have not had the announcement yet. Can we potentially hear that announcement on this show of the brackets and the lineup?
guys need to like come and see to.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. Well, I mean, some of the first round matches are happening at this event this upcoming Saturday. So I'm taking a look at this one right now. Here we go. Someone we're very familiar with, BGJ versus new Mr. Gelang Raj. Wait, there's a new Mr. Gelang?
Yes.
What happened to old Mr. Gelang?
He announced his retirement,
Oh,
and that's all I know. Cause like I think
he don't live in Gelang anymore. He moved already.
the old Mr. Gelang, like he told at the Q&A session he was not medically cleared.
Oh.
So that's how
Yes.
retirement thing goes. So,
He had a very bad, very bad like injury. I think that probably he hasn't recovered from. Like he can't recover properly from, and that might affect his ability to wrestle. Like essentially. Okay, that's
There you
interesting.
go. So tell us a little bit more about, do you know much about this new Mr. Gelang Raj?
to be honest, like what I see him like train before, and he's pretty good. And
Okay.
I see he's have a huge future, like in ROR.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see like BGJ and like Raj go at it. And
But
I
yeah.
like Raj, like not Raj, Jack, like build
A big.
like, him up.
No, yeah, I'm looking at the
Yeah.
matchup right here, and I'm like, who this poor guy lah? I mean,
And the
BGJ.
size- and the
yeah, right.
size is
BGJ
advantage,
is
right?
gonna just throw him around. Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah. I was just thinking we got so you had initially a Chinese Mr. Gelang, now you got an Indian Mr. Gelang. So are you all cycling through all the races or what?
What the?
Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. I shall not ask further. So let's talk about the other match. Here's the match that's interesting to me because it's called a Fast Forever match. And as a guy who is planning to be fasting this entire Ramadan, what does this stipulation entail? I'm curious.
Okay, so I've write it down. So basically, what is a fast forever is that the loser have to observe fasting hours forever and only eat like during like the dawn or evening only. So that's the match stipulation.
So
Is this-
fasting 365.
Yes, like forever.
Is this a weight loss program disguised as a wrestling match?
Like referee, no, I keep losing matches, so maybe he should back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay,
who's
okay.
going to enforce the fasting forever? That's my question. Is there going to be somebody following the loser around and say, okay,
Bro.
cannot eat, huh?
Bro, only Allah knows.
Okay, right. It's a Eurasian Dragon versus, is it Nor?
Yeah, referee, no.
Referee Nor.
Oh, he used to be a
ref.
referee.
Yeah.
Oh, is he like the Grapple Max? The Ring of Rebirth referee, like
Like
full
he,
time referee.
like half now. Yeah.
So,
So
okay, is there a
okay.
story leading up to why is fasting the stipulation?
I think it depends on the booker because to be honest, I think it's like the show team.
Okay,
Like so that's what but I don't know what behind the,
right.
Okay, so it's not a storytelling element or like a storyline. It's like a themed part of the show, lah.
Right. I see. Okay. There's one more ROR Championship tournament match. So can we confirm it's a 4-match card with activities in between? Okay, so Gelang Green, another Gelang fella. What is up with Gelang getting so much representations? Yeah. First round match, Gelang Green versus Alfred. Big shout out to Alfred, by the way.
Yeah.
this is interesting because like the Gelang Syndicate, like the Gelang faction, they're having like a match now. So it's crazy how to like. To be honest, it's like amazing to see like both of them like fight for the tournament. So I hope you guys like will see and come watch the show. Oh my god!
Wait. So I'm reading the description, right? So the Gelang Syndicate. So Alfred and Gelang Green are actually part of a faction, and the referee is Gelang Raj. So there's a lot of Gelang going on here. I see what's going on now.
To ensure fair, you know what? This might just be a Shawn Michaels versus Triple H European Championship match.
I think they should just rename everybody to Lorong. Lorong 1, Lorong 2, Lorong 3, all the different Gelang members.
They all fight each other. Huh?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh dear God, yeah. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I am very curious to see Alfred wrestling for the first time. Is this his first official match, Erfie?
we have like some matches like back then, but
Mm.
but I think this is first match.
Oh,
Awesome,
nice,
awesome.
nice. Always fun to check out a debut. So there
Yeah.
you go. There's the card for RRR Experience Fast Forever. I think it's still available, by the way.
Ticket are still available, so you guys just drop us a DM
Mm.
like
Mm-hmm.
in Ring of Rebirth. Ticket is $30 now. So
Mm-hmm.
for those who like free on like on Saturday, please do like come by and support us. And like I want to say to both of you guys, please came. I want to see you guys review for our show, and like yeah, please like come to the show. And also I have something to tell to the audience
Mm.
that to those who want to like start the wrestling journey with ROR, uh, our first like training session is free for the newbies,
Mm, okay.
and like our membership is very like flexible. So yes, please join us. Please
There
join.
you go.
Awesome. I mean, the more wrestling promotions, the better it is for the industry in
Yeah.
general.
Yes,
So yeah, we will hope like you guys keep doing what you guys doing. We will do our best to cover. If you can't
Yes.
attend, we will definitely cover. And we have everyone's little pie. We are overseeing everyone, so we will definitely do at least a review on our Patreon for sure, for sure.
Absolutely. Erfie, do you want to say anything to the people who have supported you,
I would
thus
say
far in your journey? Yeah.
thank you for all those like people who support me for my first wrestling match to now, and like yeah, I'm like keep on supporting, keep on like looking at my wrestling journey and stuff, and also please follow Ring of Rebirth for more updates. So
Yeah.
that's what I have to say.
There you
Awesome,
go.
awesome.
Erfie, thank you so much for taking out the time here on a Sunday morning, man. We really, really appreciate you, man.